Greetings. Welcome to Blue Moon, Full Moon Yoga with Doreen Foxwell. Hi, Doreen. Thanks for doing this for us. I can't wait to see what you have for us.
Oh, yes. Once in a blue moon, we'll have a nice
Mm,
class. No, I'm kidding. So, yep, looking forward to it. I planned a very different class for those that have taken the classes with me. We're going to start
nice.
out differently than we usually do. So, I will get started whenever you're ready, Adam.
Okay, let's do this.
And so, welcome to tonight's Once in a Blue Moon or Blue Moon yoga class. And again, as Adam had introduced me, I appreciate the opportunity to offer us slower, softer yoga class, beginner, sometimes intermediate level, not advanced. So if for any reason you don't feel comfortable doing a certain pose, that is absolutely fine. If you have any kind of restrictions from your doctors, that's good to know, to not do things that are going to, hurt you at all. And that's the difference between kids yoga that I teach every day and adult yoga. Adults can hurt themselves. And especially if they're doing a class where the teacher is not in the class with them, as we are tonight virtual. It's not quite the same, but it's the closest we got to be with everybody in Adam's spirit mind family, and more so that he reaches out to. So today's full moon happened at 4:44 a.m. and it was beautiful to see coming in last night. It was a beautiful orange when it was first rising. I got a beautiful picture of it, but it's not an actual blue moon. It's just because there are two full moons in the same month. We had one on the 1st, and now it's the 31st to close us out. And that's hence why it's called a blue moon. I wanted to do a class today that is based on bringing your energy back into you. Sometimes we put out our energy everywhere in the world, at our jobs, with our family, everywhere. And it's a challenge sometimes for us to feel whole. And so we're going to start out today a little bit different than we normally do. I also am going to have some music playing at some parts in the background. The one thing I have to do is give credit to the music is Scott Buckley. He offers royalty-free music. You can find him at scottbuckley.com. And the music you'll hear in the background for parts of this class are through him. And so hopefully it's not too distracting if I have that music playing. I'm going to see how it goes, trying a little experiment. Sometimes we do it without music just to protect, because of YouTube rights, but he gives the rights to do it if you mention it. So let's get started. And we're going to start out first by asking everybody to lay down flat, if you're able to. Hopefully everybody can lay down flat. In yoga, we call that Shavasana, and it's always usually at the end of a class. But today, I'm going to do it a little bit different, and we're going to lay down at the start of our class. So you want to lay down comfortably. If you need any kind of support, like pillows or blankets to help you to lay down, you use whatever works for you. But we're going to have you lay down. I might sit up as I'm talking you through things. Most of the time I demonstrate, but for some of this, I might be talking as I'm doing it. It's a little bit harder to talk when you're laying down. I'm sure you can understand that. So I'm going to turn the music on. Hopefully you can hear it in the background. I hope it's not overpowering. And we're going to lay down on our backs. Our hands are open, palms facing open. Our legs are a little bit open. Your head is facing straight ahead. And I'm going to turn a little bit more sideways so I can look over. Even though I can't see you through the screen, you can see me. But I want you to be able to hear my voice as I try to project it through this. So you're going to stay laying down, relaxing your legs, relaxing your arms, relaxing your back, relaxing your head and your neck, looking straight up with eyes closed. And you can have your hands instead on your belly if you need to focus on taking some slow, deep breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Right now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology with this full moon throughout the class. Jupiter is what's called the ruler, the planet Jupiter, of the zodiac sign Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the zodiac sign this full moon is falling in. Whether you follow Vedic astrology or Western astrology, it's the same. The difference between the two is usually one sign difference. Vedic is usually one side ahead, or you can call it one sign behind, but right now they were pretty close, pretty equal. So that is a good thing, because sometimes there's confusion on which one is it. Now, as we're laying there, breathe in and breathe out. And Sagittarius has to focus sometimes on your legs, on your thighs, on your hips, even on your liver. And so we're going to do some of the poses today based on that. These are some things in your body that might be more susceptible to getting hurt or injured during this full moon energy. Or if you happen to be a Sagittarius, you might definitely fall into that unfortunately. That's the areas of concern, let's say. But today, we're not going to call them areas of concern. We're going to give them our attention. And so as you're in Shavasana, continue to breathe in and breathe out. Just resting your shoulders even. Sometimes I pull them in. And your hands can also be resting. Some of my younger students, I notice, don't like to have their hands open. If you feel the same way, I recommend closing down the right hand, palm down, but leaving the left hand, the receiving hand for psychic insights and intuition, leaving that facing open. This also can represent, for those of you in the spiritual world, as above, so below. You can try for a moment or two as you're laying back to feel how that feels. Inhaling and exhaling. And with each breath, see if you can breathe in even deeper. Expanding your breath in and expanding your breath out. The next pose we're going to go into is a little bit more challenging than this one. And I'm going to ask you now to put both hands flat down. I'm going to bend both of my knees comfortably, but feet will be flat. I'm going to touch the heels of my feet if you're able to. If your arms cannot comfortably reach and your fingertips to your heels, just wherever they can stay down flat, we're going to do a very simple raising of our bottom, of our belly, but look straight ahead if you can. I know you're probably trying to watch me, but you can hurt your neck if you're looking one way and you're doing this pose called bridge, and we're expanding out open as we do bridge pose. If it's too much for you to hold this pose up, you can slowly bring it down. And we are going to slowly hug our knees, and we're going to gently rock side to side. Gently rock side to side. Your head can rock with your body as you do that, or your head can stay straight looking up, or even at the screen at this time if that's better for you. And then we're going to try this again. This is called the bridge pose. We're bridging the two realms, spirit and the earthly realm right now. The full moon is a great time to do spiritual work, and Sagittarius is one of the most spiritual signs that there is. They are all about philosophical things. They're all about the truth. They're known as the truth seekers. Sagittarius is about speaking your truth. So we're going to come back down again, lowering our backs, holding on to our knees if you can, and gently rock side to side. Gently rock side to side. Very, very nice. Now, we are going to place our feet flat again, but this time we're going to open our legs a little bit bigger. Okay? And we're going to gently lower one knee down one way, and then the other knee down as we lay here. If you're really flexible, you can get your knee all the way down. But I can't even get my knee all the way down tonight. And I am very flexible, but it was not a yoga day for me today, this Sunday. So we're going to do this pose a couple times. Look up and do it, and release any tension in your thighs as you're doing this. You want your thighs not to be tense. You want to release any soreness. You want your thighs to stay injury-free during this Sagittarius full moon energy. You want to have healthy thighs. Very good. And then we're going to bring our knees up, and you can just simply hold them. You don't have to hug into them. But if you're more advanced, you can come up and you can hug into your knees. Next thing we're going to do is what we call a spinal twist. Our arms are going to come straight out, and we're going to lower our knees down to one side, but our head is going to look the opposite way. Try to keep your shoulders down flat, and try not to go all the way to the floor. Hold them up a little bit. But if you have to let them drop to the floor, that's okay. Just make sure you're looking the opposite way. Those of you that have a lot of tension in your neck and shoulders are going to feel this, especially if you work on computers all day or looking down at your desk. You will feel this. We're going to bring our knees back up to center. Let them sit there for a moment. If you can't hold them up, you can put their feet flat again. But we're going to do the opposite side. So we're going to let them drop to the other side and look the opposite direction. And try to hold them knees up a little bit. Keep your shoulders flat as you can. You may not be able to go and twist as much as me. I've been doing yoga a very long time. It's actually going to go on, oh my gosh, almost 30 years. Goes to show you how old I am. Bring your knees back up to center. And then if you need to put them down, your feet, put your feet down. which is going to work for our next twist. Twists release everything yucky and toxic in your body. A full moon is a great time to release those things in our body. We're making space for all good energy and releasing the negative energy. All right, one leg is now going to lay straight down, the other knee is staying bent. Your opposite hand to the knee that is bent is going to come up to grab the hold gently of the knee. Keeping the leg on the floor as straight as you can, you're going to twist a little bit towards the opposite side and look the opposite way again. Just a gentle twist. Remember, we hold a lot more tension in our backs, in our spines, in our necks, and we don't even realize it. Bring that knee back up to center, and now you're going to hold it with the same side hand as that leg and open it out, almost like reclined tree pose, like your tree fell down, and you're doing, if you know tree pose, and like you're doing tree pose, but if you're more flexible, you can bring your knee up even higher for this pose. And then you're going to bring that leg straight down and don't move yet. Just notice if the leg we just did feels any different than the leg we haven't done yet. Usually the leg I do first feels almost longer than the other leg. So we're going to bend the other leg now, foot flat, opposite hand to knee. Bring that across your body, leaving your shoulders and arm down. Gentle twist, releasing anything that you need to let go of in this full moon, this blue moon. Bring that knee back to center, grab hold with the same side hand and let it come down like fallen tree pose. Or if you're more advanced, you can have it up higher, up to you. And just leave it sitting there for a moment. Very nice. Very nice. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhaling and exhaling. And now we can let that leg come down and notice, do your legs feel together the same? Does one feel any different than the other? I like to wiggle my toes now at this point. I find it very, brings my awareness back to my feet after doing those poses on my back. All right, our next one we're going to do is we're just going to gently rock from side to side one last time. And if you need to rock all the way onto your side to get up, you rock all the way on your side to get up. If you can rock and come up forward, oh, I almost didn't make it. You can rock and come up forward. That was funny. Oh, I'm so sorry. See, working with kids all day, I laugh when I mess things up. Being this is live, just laugh with me. Such a great teacher, can't even do a simple pose. Oh my goodness. All right, so there is a lot of things we do in yoga with our hands, and we call them mudras. I actually find that kids of all ages and adults love mudras. This is a very easy one, and it's meant for full moons or moons, any kind of moons. You're going to take your fingers and interlace them, your pinky, your ring finger, your middle finger, and then you're going to point with your pointers. They're going to touch, and your thumbs are going to touch. And it's like you're creating that kind I'm trying to show, but it's not going to be upside down. It's going to be right side up. And you're going to hold this mudra. And I hope I pronounced it right, because sometimes my yoga language pronunciations aren't the best. I was not from India, but I believe it's called Uttara Bodhi Mudra. And so please excuse me if you are more advanced than I am and doing yoga longer than me, or if you have better pronunciations. But basically, we are focusing our energy north and south. And we're going to have it in front of our heart, because we want to call back all of our heart energy that we gave out and we didn't take back. Sometimes you give energy to work and you don't feel like you get anything in return. Sometimes you give out energy to your kids, and sometimes that's a thankless thing. Sometimes to friends, and they hurt you or they just don't reciprocate at times. So we're going to call back all those hurt feelings during this full moon. Full moons are all about emotion. Doesn't matter what full moon it is, but Sagittarius full moon is even more sensitive this time, because it is the blue moon, once in a blue moon. And this full moon is not going to happen now for another 2 years. And I believe the next time it happens is New Year's Eve in 2028. And the last time this kind of full moon happened in Sagittarius was 2 years prior. So yeah, I think they must hit, or might have been 4 years prior. So don't quote me, but still, they don't happen all the time. So let's breathe into our heart and think about bringing back that energy to make you whole again. Think about bringing back those feelings of hurt you might be holding on to, and then you'll be able to release them. It is so important to be able to release to every full moon. Full moons are all about releasing or revealing. So if you've been holding back on your truth, Sagittarius speaks their truth. And right now they're being supported not only with this moon, but with the energy of the planet Mercury, which is also all about communication and clear thoughts right now. So this is the time, if you're holding back on saying your truth, this is when they call that speak your truth. So I'm going to give you a moment not speaking, so you can think about if there's anywhere you have to pull your heart back, so you can expand it back out with the energy of Jupiter, who's in Gemini, and the planet Jupiter expands everything. So if you're feeling hurt or upset or angry or mad, Jupiter's going to expand that. It doesn't expand always the good, it expands the negative. So we need to pull back so we can only have positive going out. So let's be like the Sagittarius zodiac sign. If you're not a Sagittarius, you can put on the clothes of the Sagittarius today, and we're going to call in that energy and be a free spirit. They're the free spirits of the zodiacs. All right, we're going to release our hands. I'm going to shake them out a little bit. Hopefully your heart is feeling a little bit better, but it's okay if it's not, because we have another pose or two we're going to do that it's going to help with that. We're going to inhale, bringing our arms back, opening up our heart chakra area. Look at me, I'm like helicopter arms. I'm trying to pull them back. You're going to pull back, almost like somebody's pulling your arms back for you, and as far as you can. And then you're going to bring them forward and almost touch. And then we're going to expand out, inhaling, breathing in. One more time. Exhaling, bringing back. Oh, my music stopped. Give me just a moment. I'm going to start it up again, okay? So that we have, I think the music's working out good. I hope you're liking it. Again, Scott Buckley. It's royalty free as long as you mention his name. Thank you. All right, one or two more. Breathing in, breathing out. And one more. I am very crooked today. It goes to show you that I actually have scoliosis ever since I was a little kid. And it really shows at night if I'm doing something like this. You can tell. That's why one arm's higher than the other, but you can still do yoga. It's okay. Okay, so ready for another? That was very nice. We're going to do our final sun moon breath, we like to call it in my world. We inhale to the power, the cleansing of the sun. Exhale to this full moon. Land your hands in front of your heart. You can even bow your head if you'd like to. Inhale once again to the sun. You can look up. The sun's going down by me, but not yet. Starting, it was much brighter earlier. Exhale to this full, beautiful Sagittarius moon. Blue moon. One more. Inhale to that sun. And exhale to the moon. Now, Sagittarius is a sign that's about higher consciousness. Adam talks a lot about the heart-brain coherence, bringing you into higher consciousness. And so this is a perfect time to do that spiritual work with this zodiac sign. But you might still be feeling the tug of different things in your life pulling at you. Sagittarius glyph, picture for the Sagittarius zodiac sign is an arrow. So we're going to do a bow and arrow to shoot all that negative energy away from you. Shoot anything that's bothering you away. This pose is done by holding on to the big toe of the same side, hand and foot, and goes across your body. You are purposely crossing your midsection. This helps with your brain connections, the left and the right side of the brain coming together. And then, of course, with your heart. And let's try the other side. We always do both sides in yoga, always about balance. So we're going to bring this back and bring it across. If you cannot stretch your leg the whole way, don't worry. You don't have to do that. If you have a belt or a scarf and you want to wrap it around your foot and use that to pull your foot back, you can definitely modify this and do that. Because you definitely can feel this again. The hips, the thighs are very susceptible sometimes to injury during Sag energy or with Sag. I call it Sag instead of Sagittarius because it's such a mouthful. I'm going to put my hands in front of my heart for a moment and close my eyes and just do a check into your body to see how it's feeling. And we're going to hold on to our knees and open our eyes, and we're going to work on our torso, but really this is more for the sciatic nerve, our lower back, because that is the last thing that can afflict you with strong Sagittarius energy. So we want to clean those chakras, clean out anything that might be affecting our lower backs, our hips. And we're going to go the opposite way and do it to the other side. I hope you're all enjoying this softer, slower feeling blue moon class today. I just love being able to live your freedom. Be free to say what you want to say. In so many parts of your world, you might not be able to do that at work. You might not be able to do that at home. As they like to call it, speak your truth. Be the truth speaker. You could say it is Sagittarius energy. All right, and now we're going to sit. I'm going to put the other foot in front for a moment and again sit, but this time flip those hands. Flip those hands on your lap. Be open to receive all good energy from the universe, from source, to come your way. Close your eyes and clear your thoughts right now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. There is a very strong energy in astrology today out there. It's called a Grand Cross in Rahu and Ketu. What you need to know about that is there are some parts of the world that might be affected one last time very negatively, though I don't want to speak negatively and do any kind of scare tactics. But if your body is in that fight or flight feeling with what's going on in the world, I wanted to share a pose with you that can be done sitting in a chair or standing. It can be done sitting down this low, but it's more effective standing or sitting in a chair. So I am going to stand, and we're going to think about if there's anything left that you need to release, or that you are fearful of, or that is concerning to you, or all the stuff hitting us from social media or the TVs and news and all of that. This is how you can do it a healthy way to get rid of that in your brain, which is so important to keep it clean and clear and healthy. So I'm going to back up a little bit, and we are going to do what I call the volcano pose. The volcano pose is when you explode. I'm going to pretend I'm sitting in a chair. You can do it sitting in a chair or even standing up straight. So I'm in my chair right now. I am thinking about what I want to explode. It is up to you if you yell it out when we explode, or if you just imagine you're releasing it to the universe. So on the count of 3, you're going to explode with me. 1, 2, 3, explode that energy. I know I just cut my head off in this, but did you explode out something that you were fearful of, or that's concerning you or scaring you, or anything that might be upsetting you? Let's try it one more time. On the count of 3, be a volcano with me. 1, 2, 3, explode! And you can do that as many times as you need to, so that you do not have to keep any of that inside. We are releasing it and letting it go out to the universe, letting the universe give us what we need, taking what we need. Now let's just sit with our breath, with your eyes closed. breathing in and breathing out. Sit with your breath, with your eyes closed. Your hands can go anywhere you're comfortable. I sometimes like to have them on my chest area or my belly and my heart area. And I feel the breath and how it affects my body as you breathe in and breathe out. Inhaling only the happiest and most loving energy to surround you, to support you, to help you. Expanding your breath out into the world, expanding that energy out to the world, or maybe somebody you know. Maybe their heart is hurting. Maybe they need to be able to pull their energy back in a healthy environment, in a safe environment. Now, usually at the end of our classes, we will lay down in Shavasana and rest our bodies. But since we did that at the beginning of our class, I have flipped the script. And we are going to do the end of our class differently, like we usually start our class. Sit comfortably, however that is for you. For me, it's cross-legged or easy pose. For some of you, you might be more comfortable sitting in the lotus pose. You can sit in the lotus pose where you have both feet up on your lap. This is a little bit of a tougher pose to do. If you can't sit in lotus, don't worry, don't bother. It's totally okay. Another moon mudra. Remember I spoke about mudras we're going to end with. You can take your ring finger, or maybe it's your middle. No, I think it's your ring finger under your thumb. Your thumb is holding down your ring finger. Your arms are down here. This is another moon mudra, or when we use our hands. It sends out a certain energy that we want to work with, and you want to work with this moon energy. It's a beautiful energy. If you didn't get your crystals out last night, if you're able to get them out tonight to charge them, some people call it cleansing. I like to cleanse my crystals in the sun first and then in the moon charge them, except for purple stones like amethyst and whatnot, because they fade in the sun. You can cleanse your crystals as well using smudging, smoke. Some can be cleansed in water. I try not to get water on most of my crystals. There are many that will start to disintegrate. But this moonlight is beautiful. Put them in a windowsill, put them outside. Let them soak in and get a moon bath this evening. I meant to bring my crystals in to do this class. Whoops, forgot. Sit with your breath, and I want you to just notice, do you feel any different right now from when we first started? I can tell you right now, there's a lot of angel energy around us right now because my head is tingling. Almost like when you get brain freeze and you eat ice cream too fast. There's definitely angels with us in this class today. They must have participated. They like the full moon energy. Just know that the angels are with you, support you, love you, are always there for you. If you can feel them like I can, even better. If you can see them, more power to you. If you can hear them like Adam, it's amazing. Be open to receive the love from your guardian angels, your spirit guides, all of your loved ones on the other side. We're going to give ourselves a gentle, loving hug. Namaste. Happy blue moon. today. I'm going to turn off the music, Adam. I hope you could hear it and that you like the music.
Blue moon. So we had a part of our posse here today. Let's see. Laura's here, Millie's here, Yolanda's here. Who else? I'm not sure Mama Fryer is, but thank you for being here. Millie, did I say Millie already?
You did. That's so lovely to know. Thank you for the support live. I'm so
We appreciate you. Thank you. Hope
Yeah, I
you
wish
all love the classes. I thought it was great.
Oh, thank you. I
It
wanted
was
it to.
different. It was perfect for this energy. The
Oh,
angels and all.
yes, that's
Oh,
a
New York
nice surprise.
Debs.
They're still around. They're all around. They're giving me angel chills.
Yeah, yeah. I think when you mentioned the crystals, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're here too. We love crystals
Yes,
too."
yes. All of my crystals got charged, and I have too many. I won't even say how many. I have too many. I love crystals. But yes, if anybody has questions or on this practice or any other that they've done on your channel with us, they are welcome to reach out to me. I know you have my contact info on there. I'll be happy to answer any questions related to the yoga classes.
Yeah, the website's up, and I don't think you can. I don't think you can direct link the website. So if you can, it's thechildren'sschoolofyoga.com, and you can find out
Yes.
more about her programs. And like she said, if you have questions.
Yes. They are, and I'm on Facebook and Instagram as well. And
Oh, that's right, Deborah for now. So that was the other one, and then New York Deb. So 2 Deborahs are here also.
wow, D's are in the house.
And
Other
Doreen,
D's like
D's in
me.
the house. Yeah.
That's awesome. I wish I could see everyone like a Zoom link where you could see everybody and do it all together.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. But thank you once again. I hope everybody just has a beautiful blue moon shower tonight. Go out in the moonlight. Have a nice soak it in.
Yeah. It's most active tonight, of course, and in a way, with the moon void, of course, for such a long period of time, it might even add to that kind of spiritual, like emotional, flowy energy. I mean, it's Sagittarius is expansive, so it's really expanding. What the moon is, right?
Oh my God! Yes,
Sagittarius.
They're the spiritual ones.
Yeah, I think the moon's at its apogee, so it's kind of like at a farther distance. So that also plays in to the mystical energies.
It does, and it's also, I didn't really talk much about healing, but it's a great time to heal. Like for those of us that do Reiki, it's a great time for healing work to be done. I'm sure Laura has done some lately, and I don't know out of everyone else on who does it, but I work with kids, so they get Reiki. It's awesome too for them.
Oh, totally. They feel it too. I remember when I did Reiki with my son when he was little, the face that he made was priceless.
And don't forget the pets. I know we always have that one on that has the beautiful horses that she does Reiki with and stuff.
Oh yeah.
They're the best for healing horses, horse energy. But anyway, I
thanks everybody. Namaste.
Namaste.
It was amazing.
Love it.